Hey everyone, I'm Mackayla, and today on the Soundtrack of Our Lives podcast, we welcome Pennyboard. We're really glad to have you here.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Yeah, so your EP recently came out. What has the reception been like for that?
It's been really good so far. It seems like everyone is really liking like the new sound, which is really exciting. I was really nervous for it at first. And yeah, I don't know. I just been hearing a lot of nice things about it, which is really sweet.
That's awesome. I loved it. I thought it was really good. And so I can't imagine anyone having anything negative to say about it, but
Thank you. I appreciate it.
yeah. So what kind of influenced the change in the sound?
I guess so sorry, I just like ran up the stairs, so I feel like I'm out of breath right now.
You
I
sound
was
fine.
doing
You're good.
dishes and
I
then I
can't
realized
tell.
what time it was. So so I we started writing this EP and we were kind of in like a weird spot where I felt like I could move into more of a pop direction or I could move into like a heavier sound.
Mhm.
And I really like both. Like the type of music I listen to is just like a wide variety of things. Um, and so we actually ended up writing a heavier song that like literally nobody else has ever heard before. Um, and something about it just didn't feel right. It didn't feel like me. And then we started writing these pop songs, and I was like, this is so easy for me. Like I don't have to just like sit here and like think too much about it.
Right.
Like I'm just having fun with it. And so we were like, why don't we just do this? Like, I was really scared because I did make more like pop punk music before.
Mhm.
And this is definitely still pop punk, but I feel like it's leaning more towards pop. Um, so yeah, I was really nervous about it, but I was like, I think I just need to like not overthink it and then just do what makes me happy, and that'll translate. So
I mean, it's important to enjoy what you're making.
yes, absolutely. I was like, I just want to write songs that I can just like dance around in my room and have fun. Yeah.
I love that. You're writing the songs that you wish you had, or that you wish were already out, you know?
Yes, exactly.
I love that for you.
Thank you.
Yes, you also had some music videos to go along with the EP. What was it like shooting the music videos?
Oh my gosh, those are crazy. This was like probably like some of the biggest production we've had for
Hmm.
these music videos. I worked with my friend Avery on them. He shot and edited all of them, directed them, and yeah, they were just like really good experiences. This is my first time like adding choreography into music videos. I haven't danced in like over 10 years at this point. So that was a really incredible journey getting back into dance. I had 2 weeks to learn the choreography.
Mhm.
Um, but we pulled it off. Lots of like schedules to work around, so that was pretty hectic. And then the Dance in Hell video, we had like 4 hours to shoot because the space was just like booked up so much. It was so
Mhm.
popular. And yeah, we had like the 4 hours. That was like the one I was like set on. And so we were like, okay, I guess we're gonna make it work in 4 hours. And somehow we did it. And then the gossip one, yeah, the all the outside scenes, it was like raining all day up until we went to go shoot. And then it was just windy, but somehow it cleared up and it stopped raining and it worked out in our favor. So it feels like we had all these obstacles to jump through, but like at the end of the day, like these videos just like turned out so well. So it was a really great experience and I loved like working with everyone on them.
Do you have any favorite memories from creating them?
Um, Definitely like working on the choreography with Emma Harriman. We had briefly met right before, you know, like working on the choreography and like her
Mhm.
like teaching us everything. And we just like clicked. Like we just like hit it off really well and now we're really good friends. And so just being able to like work with her on all of that and just like getting to know her, and she's like brought back my love for dance. She's just like so
Awesome.
inspiring. Working with like everyone on the gossip video was just really great. It was just like a group of queer people, and I didn't realize like how much like that community would like impact me personally. So it was just like it was really nice. And now we're all just like really good friends. We all hang out all the time and it was cute.
So fun.
Yeah.
So if you perform the song live, are you going to do choreography to it?
Okay, so we played Gossip once live, and I was planning to do the choreography, and then I just like totally forgot. I like held the pom-poms up, and I just forgot everything. So I just like did little like, cheerleader things. I don't know, but I was like, maybe I'll plan this out better next time, but we'll see where it goes. It's kind of hard whenever you don't have like a headset. So like
Hmm.
tape, right? I don't know how she does it. So
Practice.
right.
Yeah, so you have a little release party coming up. What are the plans for that?
Oh my gosh. This release party is like it's taking like all the space in my brain right now. Um,
Well,
but
feel free to share everything.
it's gonna be so fun. We're working on a reimagined live set. So we brought out chimes, a violin, and like all the songs just sound different from how they were recorded. Like Dance in Hell, instead of like the electric guitar, it's gonna be played on violin. Just like so many cool arrangements that we've come up with. It's very like stripped back,
Mhm.
and I think it's beautiful. Um, and then we have my friend V, who actually starred in the Gossip video with me. They're an artist and they've been making these like giant props.
So fun.
Yeah, and like a giant lipstick and like things like that. Just like different things from the EP art.
Hmm.
And then we have an I Spy book because that's what all the art is inspired by. A ton of different photo ops that we're putting together and some chances to win free merch. So it's gonna be like a fun little pop-up with art exhibits and games, and then we have the live performance. So
So cool.
yeah.
So you're going to record the live performance, or is this like a one-time only chance to hear it performed like that?
I think this is gonna be a one-time only thing. We thought about doing that, but there's just so many things that we would have to do for that,
Hmm.
and I don't know that we have enough time for that. So and then the video itself, it's pretty DIY.
Okay.
Um, so yeah, maybe another time we'll like, you know, record it in like our home and figure something out. But yeah, for now it's just a one-time thing.
So you got to go so you can hear it played like that.
Yes, and there's limited tickets. It's a very small space, so
Well, I really hope it sells out. That sounds like it'd be so much fun.
thank you. Yeah, I'm really excited for it.
Only I was in Texas and not Boston.
Yeah, quite the trip.
Otherwise, I would be there, but planes are like flights are so expensive right now, you know?
Oh my gosh, yes. Yes, they are.
It's crazy. I'm like, I don't understand why it needs to be this expensive.
Right. Yeah. I'm going to New York
Hmm.
next month and then LA the next month. And I was like, well, now I have no money to spend on anything. I can get there,
Right. It's
but
like,
I'm
there
not
goes my
buying anything there.
savings.
Yeah, right. So
Are you going for fun or for work?
so we have a show in New York City on
Exciting.
12th. And then yeah, and then we get back and then we have the EP release party. And then the next month, when I go to LA, I'm just spending all my time in the studio. So we start
Ooh.
writing.
So is anything in progress yet, or is it kind of still waiting until that time once you've, got the EP release party off of your mind?
We've actually started writing already. I feel like it
Oh,
never ends.
yeah.
I'm constantly writing. I feel like I've mostly just been writing little pieces here and there,
Hmm.
and then I'll see how I can like puzzle piece things together when I get there. But um, yeah, the writing process never ends. So,
So when you sit down to write, what does that look like for you?
usually I kind of have like I don't know, like something I'm inspired by, whether it's like a concept or like something that's going on in my life, and I'll try to write about that. Or
Mhm.
Sometimes I really like words. I will just pick a word that I really want to incorporate in a song. And like gossip, for example, I
Mhm.
just love the word gossip. I love how it sounds. So I wanted to write a song about it. And yeah, so I'll do different things like that and then just like kind of see what comes up. I've written so many songs that will never be heard by anyone because it's not that good. But that's the beauty of songwriting. You just have to like just keep, writing and
Yeah.
you know, something will happen eventually. So
And maybe you'll come back and you can, reimagine the old songs you didn't like and put them out
right.
someday.
Yeah, I was listening to like some of my voice memos the other day from like a couple years ago, and I was like, why did I never do anything with this? Like this melody's good, but the lyrics can use some work, but I can use this melody for something.
Mhm.
So
So if you love words, what would you say is your favorite word?
ooh,
Or I guess maybe a couple of favorite words if you can't choose one.
I find myself trying to use crush in a lot of my songs for some reason.
Hmm.
It's
Do you
just
have a
nice.
lot of crushes?
No. But I don't know. I always like try to sneak it in there.
Is
Trying to
in
think.
all of the songs on the EP?
I actually don't think it made it into any of these. I like really tried to fit it into gossip and
Hmm.
then not that I remember, but it's not in there. Um, but it's in cherry chapstick and that might be the only one that it's in there. But I just love that word. I really like the word velvet. I would love to sneak it into a song at some point. Um, I don't know. I can't think of anything
So
specific
the
right
next
now.
song that's coming out is Velvet, is what you're saying.
Right. Yes. Yes. You heard it here first.
That is a fun word. Although I don't love the texture of velvet. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
It's like if you catch it wrong, it just doesn't feel nice.
Like, hear me out. Crushed velvet.
Mm. Not sure I fully like I hear people talk about that, but I don't actually know what that even means.
I don't really either, but it's like, I don't know. I think it's like,
Here, let's look it up.
I don't even really know how to explain it.
It just says that crushed velvet is less sturdy compared to plush velvet when it comes to durability.
Oh, okay.
That's not helpful at all.
I mean, I've bought a lot of shirts before and it says it's like crushed velvet, and I'm like,
Oh,
cool.
so it has a crushed, wrinkled look that's achieved by twisting the velvet when it's wet.
Oh, okay. So it kind of gives it more of that
Okay,
texture.
that was a better explanation.
Well, cool. Now we know what it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, now you can write a song about it.
Yeah.
About a fabric. Well, because why not?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, next hit single.
Mhm.
So what was it like recording the EP?
It felt pretty emotional. I feel
Hmm.
like maybe everyone around me couldn't really see that at the time, but like internally, I was like struggling. So I was going through like a lot of friendship breakups.
Those hit
Whether it was,
worse than like partners.
yes, they do. It's good.
It's
So
horrible. I
many
hate friendship
unanswered
breakups.
questions.
Yeah.
Um, whether it was my own fault or just like, a friendship fizzling out or
Hmm.
whatever, I was having to like face myself and, like ask myself these questions of like, okay, like what did I do wrong? How do I need to like learn from this moving forward?
Hmm.
Like and really accept that like sometimes some friendships aren't meant to last forever. Um,
Which is not a fun thing to accept.
no, and also learning how to um enjoy being alone. So, um just enjoying my own company really. And yeah, it was just like a huge thing that I was like dealing with internally.
Hmm.
So, I definitely wrote about a lot of that on this EP. And yeah, it felt like I was just like letting my diary entries like out into the world, which
Hmm.
was really um but yeah, so it was an emotional time, but also it was very like therapeutic. Like I needed that.
Mhm.
And the whole process was just like an insane amount of growth for me personally and as a musician. I feel like my songwriting got stronger, my vocal performance got stronger. So yeah.
You're dancing.
Yeah, yeah. Overall, we just like made a lot of progress. And so I'm proud of myself and I like being able to like look back at that progress and
Mhm.
just know if I keep doing this, I'll just keep making more progress. So,
So what was it like putting out something that was so personal to you?
I mean, I think a lot of my songs are like pretty personal, but yeah, these lyrics were definitely more like forward, I
Hmm.
suppose. Yeah, I don't know. It was really scary because I didn't know if maybe they were too specific to like me and my
Hmm.
situations and if anyone was going to be able to relate to them. And turns out a lot of people do. So, which also makes me a little sad because, especially for
Yeah.
disconnected, and I'm like, if you relate to that one, I just want to give you a hug. Um, but yeah, yeah, you know.
It's like you feel like you're alone in something, and then you're like, oh no, actually other people feel this way,
Yes, yes.
which is like both good and bad.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, it's a weird feeling.
Yeah, because you're like, I'm glad I'm not alone in this feeling, but also I don't want anyone else to feel this way.
Exactly.
I mean, unless you are not a great person, you want everyone else to feel that way. But hopefully nobody thinks like that.
Right.
What was so you co-wrote on these songs? What was that process like?
I love co-writing. I love working with other people and just like bouncing ideas off of each other. My friend Jana came into the studio to track some like background vocals for Gossip. And we ended up just like hanging out for a little bit. And I was like, we're actually starting on this next song, and I feel like you would be perfect for this.
Hmm.
And we started writing on hold. And I think we wrote it in like 30, 40 minutes, something like that. It was super fast. I knew what I wanted the song to say, and I had a lot of lyrics written out, and she really helped me like put everything together and
Hmm.
like just she really like helped me make it the banger that it is now. It's like my favorite song on the EP.
Hmm.
And yeah, it was a really fun process. And then I love writing with JoJo and Andrew. It's like the dream team for real. Um, yeah, it's just like always great energy in the studio with them
Hmm.
and just make it so fun, but they also like push me to like be a better songwriter. So, yeah.
Well, I'm glad you've surrounded yourself by such amazing people.
Yeah, I've been really lucky. Like everyone that I work with is like super cool and super kind and encouraging. So
That's always a bonus. So I have to ask, where did the name Pennyboard come from? Because that is not your name.
no, it's not. So I always try to decide if I want to give the long version or the short version of this, but
It's
I think
totally up to you.
today I might do like the short version.
Okay.
So Pennyboard used to be a band, and I actually didn't come up with the name. It was like an all-girl punk band, like when the idea first started. And one of the like former members, she came up with the name, and then like it ended up just like sticking. But everyone had their own bands and like things they wanted to pursue, like go to college and things like that. And
Hmm. Which
um,
are important things. And
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, I ended up just like doing the solo thing on my own, and then they were like, you should like keep the name. Like I feel like it fits like you and your personality. And yeah, I feel like this like penny board like alter ego just like kind of came about after that. So yeah.
So if it's an alter ego, what would you say are the differences between Faith and Pennyboard?
Ooh, penny board is like um I feel like penny board is very confident and like not afraid to be themselves.
Hmm.
Me personally, I'm very like shy and like when I go to parties or something, I kind of like keep to myself or stick with like who I'm familiar with.
Yeah.
But like whenever I'm doing penny board things, I like really put myself out there, and I like will wear like more fun makeup and like more fun outfits, and I don't know, I feel like my confidence is just like through the roof whenever I'm
Hmm.
like keyboard stuff, which has like really helped me a lot in like my personal life. So yeah.
I like that. That's kind of a cool beginning for the name.
Yeah, it was
It's
fun.
very
They,
unique.
like, I don't know, like without them, like I definitely like wouldn't be where I'm at now because they were all like so encouraging and supportive and were like, yes, like follow your dreams, you know. So
Everybody needs a cheerleader.
yes, and they were my cheerleaders. So
That's amazing that you had a couple of them.
yes, yes. Now I feel like there's like, I don't know, there's like a whole support system around me, like my live band and like my producer and open your ears, and yeah, it's been incredible.
Yeah. So, what was it like signing with Open Your Ears?
It's been really great. They are like so supportive of my insane ideas. Um, and that's what I loved about them. They were just like anything was on the table and they were just like
Hmm.
supportive. And yeah, that's like the biggest thing I like looked for in a label. I don't really like people telling me like what to do with my art.
Yeah.
So,
I get
um,
that. It's your art.
yeah, like I'm spending all this time on it, and you know, I have so many ideas, and
Hmm.
yeah, they have just been so supportive. And even when I was like, I think I want to write like more pop songs, they were like, cool, we love it. I sent them the songs that we wrote and they loved it, and I was like kind of shocked. I was really excited. Um, So yeah, it's been incredible. I love working with them. We all talk to each other like all the time too.
That's awesome. Yeah. Even more supportive people in your life.
Yeah.
So, what advice would you give to young queer artists who are just starting out?
It's gonna sound really cheesy, but I would say like just don't be afraid to be yourself. If you're like, maybe this is too weird, maybe I'm being too loud and too much, be more weird and loud, and um just literally do what makes you happy. In the beginning, I sometimes I wish I could go back and do all of the things I really wanted to do,
Mhm.
but I was scared that I wasn't going to reach people. But turns out when you just be yourself, you will find your audience and people will connect with it. So yeah, just don't be afraid to be yourself.
What advice would you give to your younger self?
My younger self, ooh, I wish I would have started this sooner. I had
Hmm.
always dreamed of like being in a band and like writing music and things like that. I actually auditioned for Disney Channel when I was like 14 or something like that. I
That's
don't know.
fun.
Um, but I wish I had just like taken it all more seriously.
Hmm.
That makes sense. So I would tell myself like, don't be afraid to follow your dreams. Don't like care what other people think. I was so scared of like what people in my school would think about me. I made YouTube videos and then like word got out about it and I was so
I think that's
embarrassed.
just something that every like middle schooler goes through. Is that just everyone is paying attention to every little thing I do? I can't make any mistakes. Like everyone's watching me, you know?
Yeah. But like deep down, it's not that deep. And also, nobody's gonna care later on, and
Right.
nobody's gonna remember it. And if they do, then they're just a fan. So, um, so yeah, I wish I could go back and tell myself like, just follow your dreams, like
Hmm.
stop caring what people think.
Yeah, I think that's just like such hard advice when you're like, you know, 13 and 14 because you're so like self-critical and just not confident. And you always think everyone is like you walk down the street, you're like, or like the hallway in school, and people are like talking like, oh my God, are they talking about me? Like,
Really, like two people are whispering, and you just like convince yourself they're talking about me, but they're
right,
probably talking about something that doesn't even surround the topic of you.
right. But it's just like it's such a hard thing when you're that age to not feel.
Hmm.
Like it's just kind of part of the human experience, which kind of sucks, but like you have to feel that in order to be like, oh, okay, it's fine now, you know?
Yeah. And sometimes a lot of YouTubers that I watch that started making videos when they were like 13 or 14, I think back to like whenever I was making YouTube videos at that age, and I'm like, I wonder what my life would be like if I like stuck with it, you know? Like would I be an influencer right now? Which is kind of crazy to think about. Um, and they didn't care. They didn't care what other people thought. They just kept going, and now a lot of
Maybe
them
they
have
did and they just didn't say
right.
anything.
It's true. And now they all have like their own businesses and stuff. So, but yeah, I just so wish I could like go back and tell myself just go for it.
You could start the YouTube career again now.
Right. I've definitely thought about it. I love vlogging. I would need to get like a camera for it because there's not enough space on my phone. But
Mm.
I don't know, maybe it'll make a return.
Maybe in the future you'll be a vlogger and an artist.
Right. That would be fun.
I mean, you could vlog about being an artist.
Right. Yeah. Come to the studio with me, you know?
Yeah, that's fun
In my
content.
life. Yeah.
I think that'd be really cool.
Okay, I think this might be my sign.
Yeah, you should totally do it.
Okay. I'm on it.
Like I'm a like obviously I'm a big music fan and those are like kind of some of my favorite videos to watch of my favorite artists is like getting the behind the scenes that you don't always see.
Me too. I love being a fly on the wall, you know.
Right.
I love
So
getting the
you
inside.
yeah, so just create the content that you want from your favorite artists.
True. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah. It's like, oh, I wish I don't know who your favorite artist is, but I wish they had done this. And then you're like, wait, I'm an artist. I can do that.
Yeah.
So who are some of your biggest like musical influences?
Ooh, okay. I feel like this is a pretty popular answer, but Chapel Roan.
Hmm.
I found Chapel Roan like a long time ago. So like watching this rise has been like
So you're an OG
great.
fan.
I am, yes. Seen her 3 times. But um, yeah, Chaperone for sure. Maud Latour, Olivia Rodrigo, Rebecca Black. Love her. Everyone's always like the girl who made Friday, and I'm like, yes, but she writes some bangers now. Like, also Friday is like also pretty good. So you can't
I mean,
deny
there's a
it.
reason you know it.
Literally. So yeah, I would say them. There's so many artists. Maisie Peters. Love Maisie Peters. Yeah, I have a very long playlist I could go on.
Those are some great influences.
Nice, yeah. Bunch of cool pop rock girlies. So
Yeah, I can definitely hear them influencing your sound.
yes. Um, but also I grew up listening to like Hilary Duff and Avril Lavigne
Mhm.
and Paramore and I don't know, like a lot of Disney Channel artists.
Right. I was gonna say it's all coming back to Disney Channel.
Yes, absolutely. Selena Gomez.
Mm.
I was obsessed with Selena Gomez. I had so many posters of her
I
in
mean,
my
who
room.
wasn't?
Yeah, still an icon. So.
Of course. Oh, she will always be an icon.
Absolutely.
So when you're feeling uninspired or you've hit a creative rut, what do you do to get out of it?
Ooh, sometimes I just have to let it pass, honestly. But usually those are the moments when I tell myself that like, okay, I'm thinking a little too much about this. I'm trying a little too hard. I need to just like experience my life for a second, whether
Mm.
that's like going on a walk or going to hang out with friends or trying a new hobby or something. Just like anything to get me like inspired and get like the creative juices flowing again.
Yeah.
So yeah, I felt like that a lot recently. So I've had to like tell myself like, okay, let's dial it back. And I've just been like hanging out with friends lately. And then one of my friends taught me how to use my sewing machine. So
Fun.
that's been really fun. Um, Haven't successfully made anything yet,
What have you been
but
trying to make?
so I just been like practicing, like
Hmm.
literally just using it, like making straight lines.
Okay.
Um, so I would love to make a bag first, or like a pillow, something
Hmm.
easy. But then maybe I can make my own like penny board costumes one day or something.
That'd be cool.
But yeah, so I just have to like do different things like that. Even something as simple as like going on a walk around my neighborhood can like do wonders for me
Hmm.
because I just like I don't know, I'll just like start humming or something and I'll be like, wait, that's kind of a cool melody. Let me just like save that for later. And yeah, I just have to like live my life.
Because if you're getting inspired by life and you're not, actively living your life, there's nothing to be inspired by.
Yes, yeah. Gotta break down those walls a little bit.
Yeah. 'Cause if you don't see the joy in life, you're not going to have anything fun to write about.
Yes, and it's so sad, but I don't know, I just have to like really let myself fully experience all of the ups and downs.
Yeah.
So all the good moments and even all the bad moments. So
Yeah. They're all important in life, in the annoying process of making us who we are.
yes, and unfortunately, all those bad days help me grow. They help
Yeah.
all of us. So yes,
No one likes them, but they're important.
yeah,
You can't have the highs without the lows.
yeah. Unfortunately.
So before I ask the last question, was there anything else that you wanted to mention or talk about today?
I don't really. Nope, I don't think so.
Okay. So the last question is, what is the soundtrack of your life?
Ooh, okay, wait. Should I like pick something specific?
It's however you want to answer it.
Oh
Open for
man.
interpretation.
Okay, I'm gonna go with any like bright, upbeat pop rock song. You know how like in movies, like Y2K movies, where they have
Mhm.
like a montage of them like shopping and like trying on clothes or like
Yeah,
doing a makeover or something. That's what my life is like inside my head on like the good days.
I like that. It's fun.
I would go with that.
Okay.
Nothing specific, but
No, I
the
get the
vibe.
vibe. Yeah, that's a fun vibe.
Thank you.
Yeah, so for all our listeners who want to stay updated on you, maybe come to your release party, where can they find you?
I'm on everything at Pennyboard Band. So
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me today.
thank you. I appreciate it.
Have a nice rest of your day.
You too.
Bye. Listeners, go check them out and make sure to subscribe and follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at STL Lives Podcast. Thanks for joining us.